Okay, any views expressed are the opinion of the guest. That's not a representation because the programming reflects that politicking with 4 eyes. It's really no competition. Suffocating with the dope, you know I be twisting. Real ninjas out in the field, now we cotton picking. Not to mention our intention to cover topics and many of the subjects. I got more lines than the deli at the Publix. With King Pharaoh, PoPolitickin, I'm pistol whipping. Rappers jeopardizing hip-hop position. My opposition, intuition, prediction like writers on The Simpsons. To witness the glimpses from higher up dimensions. My bitches be fighting gremlins like Phoebe Cates. Let me cook, stovetop oven, easy bakes. Hydroponic with them seaweed flakes. Yeah, these rappers started from the bottom, power bottom. TD Jakes, unfollowed. Talking about have you ever been swallowed? Regardless of race, color, or creed, you get Apollo'd. We politicking, ticking, we straight politicking, ticking. When it's a great show, you got to listen. Listen to that politicking, ticking. This for the politicking, ticking. We straight politicking, ticking. When it's a great show, you got to listen. Listen to that politicking, ticking.
All right, y'all, welcome back to PoPolitickin.com, your home for self-help meets hip-hop. Right now, we're live on YouTube, Twitch, and X, but check us out on Spotify and Apple. 1212 and place to be with Christopher. How you doing, bro?
Man, great afternoon. I'm doing excellent. How you doing?
I'm good. I like your name because my name's actually Chris, and I used to go by Young Christopher. That was my rap name back in the day.
Okay, yep. I'm double C, man. Christopher, you know what I
mean? Yeah, man, great to have you on. And then I just want to say I've been checking out the music. So I would say I know you own a dispensary or something. I said he talking about.
So matter of fact, shameless promo. This is my new drop right here. Christopher's Bakery is my cannabis brand. I was born in Hawaii, moved to the Bay. You know, the Bay Area was just a real super weedy place since I was young. So I've been day one front line. I actually got some music with Burner back in 2012. So I've been doing the tree shit for a long time. But this one of my new drops, strawberry guava butter mochi, and no spray, nothing like that. We just got real nice packaging, but don't let the packaging fool you. Nowadays, you'll get all this fancy bullshit just to get some booth. But nah, in here is some ridiculous bring your lungs shit. You know what I mean?
So how long you been involved with that?
I've been involved with like the branding side for maybe about 7 years, but I've been involved in the community for about almost 20, bro.
And then were you a rapper first, or were you doing that first and started rapping?
Well, I was a fan of music first. So growing up, I had 2 older cousins, and I could rap you like my favorite verses back to you when I was like 4 or 5. Bone Thugs, all kind of artists I like. So I wasn't necessarily a rapper, but I was like humongously into music, I guess, before the cannabis. And then the passion for both kind of is at the same time, 13, 14. But I kind of started messing around with the rap shit around 15. So the rap a little bit where I was like, you know what, let me mess with this came a little bit after I started messing with this.
And what part of the Bay you from?
So I'm from the 925 East Bay, Pittsburgh area, where the Jacker was from. Rest in peace to the Jacker. Yep.
Yeah, I live in San Diego County, Oceanside. I don't know if you ever been out here.
Oh yeah, I'm familiar. Oh, that's where you at right now?
Yeah.
Oh, dope. Yeah, I got friends in Orange. Actually, I just landed back from LA like 2 days ago. Yeah, so this should be down there, the Cookie San Diego, maybe about 420.
And then I always see I was looking at all your videos and see your brand THC. So what's THC about?
Yeah, so Christopher, obviously my artist name. THC is an acronym for thoroughly high compositions, the highest writtens. And basically that was the name of my second album, which is kind of like my big album back then, and it kind of just stuck. And that's what I was originally branding cannabis under before I came up with Christopher's Bakery. Christopher's Bakery is not new, but it's about 3 years old. However, I've had strains and bags under this maybe about 7 years ago.
Hmm.
Yeah, so it's kind of like my label tree. It was just one of my album names that was real significant that I kind of just damn near put on everything. I was branding everything with this little logo.
Hmm. And then what do you want the people to know about you?
Yeah, so Chris Christopher, that's my artist name, man. I really love building a dope catalog of music and rapping. I have a big catalog, about 11 albums. That's where you can find me, Chris CHRIS space Christopher CHRISTOPHER on your preferred streaming service, Spotify, Apple Music. But I got records with Paul Wall, Devin the Dude, Burner, a
Freeway.
whole Freeway. Yeah, see, I'm forgetting, but me,
Saw
oh man,
St.
and
Ken in there. I was like, all right.
me and 38 got the whole project coming. We got 2 songs out with the video so far, but we got the whole project coming. And I got an ill one on there with Freeway and Paul Wall on the same song,
Me
something new.
38 special, right? 30 special.
Yeah, me 38, Paul Wall, and Freeway. This shit is mixed crazy. It sounds amazing. I'm like really stoked on it. It
I
sounds
like the
hella
other
good.
song I was listening that you had with Paul Wall.
Oh, Crisis.
I like that
Yeah,
Devin
that
the Dude song you got too.
Thanks, man. Yeah, so yeah, bro, real independent hustle, all from the Bay. Of course, with the help of my team, but we done threw all this shit together ourselves. No label, we're the label, and yeah, man, 420's coming up. I'll be out in New York. Special got a show on the 21st in Philly. I think I'm rocking that. Bunch of shit going on the East Coast, so it's gonna be the big holiday, man. 420. Even though every day's 420, it ain't nothing to us, but you know.
Yeah, I be hearing some ism in your rhymes too.
Yeah, in the Bay is a lot of game, man, and
Uh,
I was raised around that kind of stuff. But yeah, man. Right now, lately though, man, the past 5 or so years, I've just been so focused on my own shit, man. A Beezy could never even as quick as me, so I've just been kind of on my own tip. But yeah, the ism always gonna be there, man. We always on that player shit for sure. Real player shit too, just real player, bro. That's it. Try to keep
yeah,
it
I
real,
say
like.
I rock with it because I smoke weed and I be on. I ain't no player no more, but you know how it goes. But I like it though. It's smooth. Like I said, it seemed like that's why I was like when I was listening to it, I already kind of see what you was on. I was like, okay, I kind of see what he's on. Then I don't know if it's on purpose, but like how you was rapping was kind of reminding me of how Larry June raps a little bit. Like so, I was like, yeah, I guess that's kind of like the style right now out there in the Bay.
Yeah, yeah, I think it's just that Bay game. You know what I mean?
That's what's up. So what you working on right now?
So yeah, I got 2 dual albums coming. Me and 38 Special, the Gunsmoke and Malasada, and then me and my dog Ampachino from Akron, Ohio. We got the
Hmm.
whole project coming, and that's hella dope too. I probably put out a single and a video for that before I put out the full special album, and then when the special album come out, we got a whole little get up too.
What y'all gonna do?
Uh, we got like a strain drop.
That's what's up. I gotta get some of it. You said it's gonna be at cookies.
Yeah, it should definitely be somewhere in your vicinity. When it comes to be dropping, I can let you know what store it is in San Diego. It definitely my drops do end up making it down to San Diego pretty much every time.
Hmm. And then I want to ask you, so how did because like you was talking about earlier, like the catalog and the artists you work with. So how did you you were saying you started what made you get into music and how did you end up building that catalog and that network that you or people that you work with?
Man, really pretty much the 2 things we talked about, bro, is like the tree and just being in the Bay. The Bay had so basically when I moved, I was born in Hawaii. I moved to the Bay when I was about 11, and I'm already a big hip hop fan. But only what I know, Pox, Biggies, Bone Thugs. That was my favorite. But right when I moved to the Bay, I had some friends introduced me to the E40s, the Jackas, the Andre Nicotinas, the Equiptos. So I just dove right into the Bay shit as a listener, and that shit was so dope to me. And then really the day I turned 18, I'm 36. The day I turned 18, I got my weed card. So that's how I met Burner. Burner used to work at this cannabis club I used to be at. And
Hmm.
it was Burner, Equipto, and my dog Mike Marshall. I got a whole album with him too. That's actually real legendary. He's the singer of the hook of I Got Five on it.
Mm.
So yeah, I got the whole project with him. But back in the day, that was 2012. My first project came out, and I had all 3 of them on there. So they were kind of like my mentors in the beginning, 2010ish. But it was really kind of weed that ended up making me meet a lot of the right people. But the music was just, I was hearing shit out, and I just was like, I think I can make some doper shit. This is when I was younger, like
Mm.
on the mainstream shit. And I used to freestyle, I used to just mess around, but really, I'm an avid sneakerhead. I used to collect trading cards back when I was living in Hawaii. Um, but so like I've always turned my passion into like a business somehow, or like my hobbies. So instead of just, all right, let's just record for fun, like, all right, let's actually find some beats. Let's figure out a name. I don't know, let's figure out the business side. And then I went to after high school, I went to community college, and the school had a super dope music program. Like, so I learned about Pro Tools, all kind of shit. This is like hella long ago. That they had a music business class. Like, it was gamed up. So I had like 2 years of some good like music game too in college.
Mm.
But
I
I was
said,
rapping before that. But that's how I was kind of able to take it more serious. And then, one more thing, being in the Bay, like, all of this shit is like in reach. Like, I'm seeing Burner do this, or I'm seeing Keek the Sneak do this, like people I know, and I'm like, oh shit, this shit's achievable for real. Like, I'm witnessing this shit firsthand.
how
You know
you
what I
know
mean?
Keep the Sneak?
Um, my dog who owns a magazine used to kind of do some management for him, so that's how I met Keek a long time ago.
And then I got my homie watching right now. He's an artist as well. His name is the Most. And I actually met him. He was performing at they had a weed festival out here last year. And he was performing. Him and Yuck Mouth. You was talking about I got five on it.
Oh yeah, yeah.
It's funny you said that right when he came on, and that's where I met him at, and Yuck Mouth was there. I was
Yuck's
like,
my
yeah,
dog, man.
okay.
Shout out to Yuck, man. I got he's on me and my boys album. It's called Locally Grown. That shit dropped like 2018. Yuck's a good dude though. I fuck with Yuck.
So what kind of I know you a weed expert. So what kind of weed you be smoking?
So of course, we've been in the candy world, man. Candy kind of runs the world. A good runs lemon cherry. So we done mastered those, crossed those with some ill shit. Got some of the best of those smoking, but we're also we're also kind of in a nostalgic mode. So we trying to bring back like some crazy OG and maybe some cherry pie and some cookies. We kind of want to bring the people back some of the shit that we used to really get high on back in the day as well.
What you mean by
Uh,
candy?
I mean, I still do, and of course Skittles, man. Shout out to the Chirp Hog Skittles family.
Oh, you
I
talking
got a
about weed
couple.
candy?
No, 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 not candy. So when I say candy, that means the type of terp profile or the nose profile, how it smell, and that's what kind of runts and lemon cherry gelato smell like is candy.
Mm.
So when I'm talking about candy, I'm talking about those type of strains.
Oh, tight. I learned
Yeah.
something new today. I never. No, I said. That's why I'm glad I asked. And then what do you roll in? I said we see you smoking on something. What you rolling in?
Yeah, so I smoke backwoods. I like a
Um,
real natural
yeah, I be
tobacco
doing these,
leaf.
man. These my boys. These hold on. I gotta probably cut my screen. I take my screen off right quick. Let me cut my screen off if I got to, so you can see what I'm showing you.
Yeah,
You
what's that?
see
What's
them?
that? Them Royals or
Yeah, they the hemp papers.
okay, yep. Yeah, I've seen those
Yeah,
before.
because I don't be one to. I be
Nah,
trying to
man, I'm
stay
trying
away
to
from the
transition.
tobacco
Like
shit.
I don't want to be a bad influence to anybody out there. And of course, we QC and quality check all our weed and joints first. But me personally, I like blunts, but I'm actually one of these days trying to kick the habit because ain't nobody want to ingest all these tobacco leaves. But
I was trying to do the yeah, that's why I was showing you those. 'Cause I'm saying the hemp paper
nah, I
is a little bit
appreciate you. Yeah,
better.
nah, I appreciate you trying to turn me on to some healthier shit.
Yeah, but my boy, like not my boy, I'll say my boy. I'm talking about Wiz. Those raw papers, I can't do those. I be trying to do raw papers. I can't smoke those. I know some people they love them, but I can't do them.
Yeah, Raws is okay. They kind of outdated. Shout out to Vibes. I guess I'm rocking with Vibes papers. Yep, I'm rocking with Vibes papers.
Mm.
Yep.
Then so is it anybody else you want to work with that you haven't worked with yet?
Um, want to do some stuff with my dog. 24 hours. In Atlanta. Who else I want to work with? E40. I definitely got to get some with 40 water. Um. We think a little bigger. Roddy Rich would be tight or something, but I don't know. Figure it out.
Mm. And then
But
what are you?
now go ahead. Go ahead.
No, now I was gonna say. So what are your goals right now for your career?
So I just got a little bit more versed internationally. I just went to Spain. I actually did a show out there with Smoke Dizza. I went to London. Um, the Bay in the UK got a big connection. So there's a big festival in London, and cannabis is evolving there a lot. So I guess work on my show game, because I feel like that's how you build a nice organic fan base. Anyway, I got all this dope ass music I got out there, and it's being heard, but probably not enough. So I think that's how I'll gain a good fan base. So work on my show game, maybe travel a little bit more internationally, perform, keep my brand going well in the rec markets, in the streets, and I'm sitting on a lot of music, so get all the music out. I'm tired of all this shit. Sit like, bro, I'm sitting on shit, which is good. I'm still rapping, making new shit, but I gotta get all these projects out. So get all these projects out, um, and get heard, man, and do these shows, and just connect with the people who really fuck with the hip hop and the smoke, the
Yeah,
quality ones.
I was gonna say, I don't know if it's a name for it, but it's like a own. Cause you said Smoke Dizzer, but it's like a genre for rappers that kind of like the weed, like weed rappers. They talk
I
about
mean, yeah,
weed.
bro,
I don't know the name of it is, but it's a genre like currencies in
yeah,
that
yeah,
field.
yeah, exactly. I don't know what it is either, but that's kind of basically the whole time organically. Because like even in 2012, my album cover was red, yellow, green, and it was weeded out. I had a song called Cali Smoke with my dog who sung the I Got Five on it, and I remember some of my family was just like looking at me like, damn, like you just like how all your songs are about weed, but they didn't really even dig deep enough. But my point is, if I would have like, I had a real head start. I was doing this weed shit when it wasn't really like cool to really do it. Like, so I'm just like, it's dope because now weed's more friendly. But yeah, man, it's only a handful of us. You can count them on your two hands. I mean, I'm sure there's more. Shout out to everybody doing their thing. But the Wizzes, the Snoops, the Burners, the Chris Christophers, the Willie Nelsons, the Bob Marleys. You know what I mean? Don't even got to be limited to hip hop at this point. Just a real cannabis activist, a real weed person. You know what I mean?
So do you remember why you started smoking weed?
Um, the first time I smoked, it didn't stick. I smoked, and maybe I started smoking weed maybe like 8 months later. But it's really kind of just like kind of the culture thing. So I was a skateboarder too. I could still bust crazy kick flips and shit. But I don't know. That's just what we did in Northern California. Like if I was in Virginia or somewhere else, I don't know what I would have been doing. But in the Bay Area, like weed was just our thing. So I don't know. I guess I just enjoyed everything about it. Learning about it, all the different strains. I don't know. It was interesting.
No, I remember because I'm from Mississippi, but I don't know, man. Like I started when I was real little. I used to watch Cheech and Chong. So that shit was just like, damn, this shit fun. Whatever the fuck they on, they look fun. And then I think while I watched Friday, I was like, man, I gotta try this shit one day. Because
Right.
on Friday they was like having too much fun. So I was like, I'm trying this shit one day. So it was over after that. Then the more you hear about it in music, they always rapping about it. Mary Jane song, like, yeah, you just gotta try it. So I think I guess music do be like society do be like making you think certain ways sometimes.
And bring us all together, man. The weed is a beautiful thing, and it's been such a dope door opener for me. Like we've been talking about earlier, like the right weed will get you into the places you didn't even think you could get into, man.
Do you think like because it was like a lot of negative stigmas, like people think like, oh, you smoke weed slow, you don't think right, or shit like that. Do you believe in those stigmas or
I mean, nah, I know so many productive stoners. I've been blowing for so long. I don't know if I'll blow forever, and like maybe I might even see pause. I might even see what it's like to not smoke some years from now. But nah, man, weed is if you know what you're doing. But anything in excess, candy, whatever the fuck, the wrong food is
right?
not good. So, but nah, man. weed is a beautiful thing. It's been a medicine for me for a long time. So I look at it from that standpoint, man. I'm a patient and I'm an activist, man. But I'm free the weed. I'm glad, bro. Every country I've been to, it's been because of weed. I went to Thailand 2 years ago. That was the first time I ever left the country. I never
Mm.
been to Mexico, Canada, nothing. Thailand, Spain, London. All of it was because of cannabis, bro. And this is getting more friendly worldwide. And the last two states, I promise you, I know it's hard to believe, but even Texas, I might have some inside info. Even Texas is gonna get there, bro. It's gonna get legal.
So
Even
what's your motivation to do music? Like why you just don't focus on cannabis full time?
because it's a double-headed sword. Because being an artist is crazy, right? Like it really is. It's been a journey. I've seen a lot of people who don't make it this long or who don't even have the interest. But without the music, my cannabis wouldn't be as popping, and without the cannabis, my music wouldn't be as popping. So it's like I need them both. Sometimes I'm throwing too much energy into one of them, and I gotta balance it back out. Or not even really. Sometimes it's more beneficial. Right now, I should focus on this, but they kind of just coexist. And then I just still like making that dope shit. Like I got some dope shit about to come. Like I got some legitimate contributions to hip hop that I'm about to like make. So but yeah, man, I don't know. Somehow I just keep going with the rap shit. People like, what the hell? But yeah, I just keep going, bro. Because I mean, it, it ain't no turning back. And then like, my music has helped my brand and everything. Like that's what you're supposed to do, right? Like rewind all the liquor companies or clothing brands that other rappers have had. So you're always supposed to take your influence and the music and kind of have something else to promote
Right.
anyway. If you ask me, um, but yeah, I don't know. I still like, and like I guess I have a goal, and like really I don't even chip at it that much more because I'm kind of chipping at my cannabis goals a little bit more. But I guess I do have some thresholds and some goals that I haven't really plateaued at yet in the music that I wouldn't feel comfortable with throwing in the towel or anything. Even though throwing in the towel is absolutely like not even a thought or an option. But but yeah, so I guess I have some things I still want to accomplish before it's all said and done.
And then like are you like trying to sign are you like with a major label right now or are you independent?
Nah, man, I'm super independent. It's all just me.
Do you want to be like major or you just want to stay how you are?
I want the resources of a major label, so partnerships and always like I want to connect games. So I'm not like not opposed to it, like because I definitely need some of the resources, but I'm not like I got a lot of resources too, so I'm not really like.
No, so what do you mean? What resources you mean by like from them? Like just money or
Nah. That's what I don't need. I don't even really need the bread. Like,
yeah, that's what I'm trying. Yeah,
nah, but like resources more like because I don't know, like I used to know a lot about the Spotify game. I used to know a lot of curators and playlist shit. Like I used to, fucking sell packages and I used to know the right people, but Spotify cut all that shit off. So I don't know, I guess more about what's going on with streaming and how to utilize. And, I'm more the type like, look, here, I got this to invest. Can you match it? Or what can we do? But I feel like I don't know the business. Like, fuck, I don't even know. Are we going to be still streaming in 2 years? Like, I'm just trying to figure out what's really going on. So that's kind of what I mean by the resources that they would kind of know a little bit better than me, I would hope. You know what I mean?
uh, yeah. I know. Russ always be dropping game on a lot of stuff.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
Yep, he's gamed up and he doesn't hold back the game.
yeah. I know he
Yeah.
be saying a lot of shit. I be like, damn, it's like that. So then what? So when you ain't making music, and you ain't in your other business, what you like to do?
I'm a big foodie, man, so I'm always eating, traveling, wiggling. I love to eat, spend time with loved ones. Been hopping on the skateboard every now and then. Trying to trying to do some regular people shit. I'm trying to I guess ain't no video games been popping. I almost thought about video games the other day. Like, man, I need to buy a system, but it's the same shit. Still the PS5, ain't really no games. So I don't know, but hey, somebody
Yeah.
let me play that little meta shit. I don't know if you played any of the VR shit, walking the plank and some other shit, but that shit was kind of interesting. But even that's only so developed. But that was kind of fun. But shit, just whatever. But really, I just be eating, man, traveling, and just trying to spread love to the people who fuck with me. You know what I mean?
And then what are some of your
Shit,
favorite foods?
ideas, man. Just ideas. But cause like work is fun, man. Like really, like that's like I try to work on my gratitude, but but one thing I am grateful for, blessings, bro. Like I do get to wake up and kind of do what I like to do. So it's really dope. So every day, it's not really work when you kind of like what you're doing.
So give us a day in the life right now. Like what time do you get up? What do you do?
Day in the life right now is I'm up at about 8. I'm up at about 8, and I might still even go to bed like at 4. It just depends, or I might crash out at midnight. I might crash out at 9, then I might be up earlier. But right now I got a couple projects going on at the crib. I'm kind of remodeling a couple little things, so I'm kind of more home based. I'm still traveling. I got my trips coming up. I leave. I'll be in New York for 420, so I'm kind of just prepping that. And right now, making sure everything goes to the store. So really, I'm kind of more organized than usual. Kind of waking up, trying to figure out the computer, like emails, and then kind of get in traffic already and kind of wiggle around. I just got back from LA, so I just recorded. I just organized a bunch of sessions, trying to figure out what I got. I got some single artwork. I mean, for me, an amp shit with a video. Oh yeah, and then I got some with Kamaya. She's on 38, me 38's album. I got to watch the video with my editor this week, but I'm kind of just like organizing, prepping for trip this week. And I just got back from a trip, and I just got back from another trip, so I'm just kind of just organizing, basically.
Like you be busy and shit. It look like it. I ain't
Yeah,
gonna lie.
yeah, yeah. I try to stay busy, man.
Do you have time like I be trying to work out now, man, trying to get better, right? So do you have
Man,
time to
shout out
focus?
to that, bro. I do have time, to be honest with you. I need to utilize it, but I've been lazy. But that's what I need to get on, bro. To just on some health shit, get that heartbeat going. So I'm gonna make more time for that. But I did just randomly hit a little 50 push-ups randomly at like 2 in the morning last night, because I think I saw I don't know, something motivated me. Somebody posted something about if you can't do 10 push-ups, which I totally can. It was no problem, but I just ain't done none in a minute. So I did hit a random little 50 piece, and like maybe like I did like 10, 20, 15, and 5 or something like that.
Uh,
Just real quick, you know what I mean?
you into sports any?
Man, for like yeah, for the I guess not the most major time in my life, but yeah, kind of the most ever. Always been a Warriors fan. I'm old school, Shaq and Penny, Jordan, Pippen era as well. But I've been kind of sports betting a little bit, and kind of just into the industry, and just kind of seeing what's going on with that, because it's a lot of bread. So I'm a businessman for real. So I don't know. But that's kind of, I don't want to be, too heavily invested into that. That's kind of crazy. We're talking about gambling here, but
Yeah, no, I said I know people be making money, but I don't know, man. I just be like, shit, I don't be making money doing it, so I leave it alone. But I know people that make it. You know what I'm saying? I know it's big business. I know a lot of other states trying
I've
to get
seen
it.
both, and then true, like, or like I've experienced both, and I think I might have recouped all my losses, but I kind of looked at my losses as learning. But I just was in New York maybe a couple weeks ago, because I'm in Cali, so I got to do whatever the bet. So I try not to even trip on it when I'm here, because I don't have like the apps I really want to use. You know what I mean? Yeah,
Yeah,
you can relate. You're here too. So but when I go to Vegas or I'm in New York to use the FanDuel, I'm kind of more up on it. But when I'm home, but yeah, honestly, I really ain't gambled in a minute. But last New York trip was unprofitable. I think I lost like a band just fucking around for a couple of days. So that wasn't cool. I already had money in the account. I still got money in the account, but the account lowered down. You know what I mean?
yeah. We got
But that was
so
that week. I had some profitable weeks. We'll figure it out. But like I said, I don't want to get too invested in that.
no, we got F4A Radio. He said, I'm having trouble finding time to take a real walk. That's what I was trying to tell myself. I'm trying to challenge myself to walk every day for 30 for I ain't just walk every day because I don't be walking like that either.
Yeah, I mean, well, luckily I'm pretty active, so I think I get, enough walking in kind of, but I think he makes a valid point. We be so busy or in the studio or just jump in the car. I think to Brody's point is sometimes even myself, I kind of want to just take some time to just smell the flowers more. Like we got a bunch of dope shit going on, but I think as creators, we always trying to just go go go. It's never ending. Or I mean, for me, and I guess it's my energy, personality style too. But yeah, man, sometimes motherfuckers just need to chill and take time to like take a walk or just appreciate. Like you remember I was saying about the gratitude, just appreciate the little small shit, bro.
Mm. And then what would you like to say to your fans and supporters?
Man, appreciate everybody who rocks with me, man, on the music, on the flower side, on all the sides. Stay tuned, keep an ear out, ear to the street, cause like dope shit dropping, like for real, A1 pure, and like I'm real stoked on the way this new stuff sounds. So please stay with me. Keep streaming that new the greatest, me and 38 Special, the greatest, featuring Smoke Dizza. Um, and I got some new coming next month for real. So I'll be right back at y'all.
Yeah, I heard you earlier when you said what you about to drop, you was gonna add to the culture, and I was gonna ask you what you meant by that.
Oh, I was gonna add to the what?
You said the new stuff you coming out with gonna be like adding to the hip hop legacy.
Oh yeah, yeah. I mean, I just feel like man, with the whole 38 Special album and the Ampachino album, and then I'm also trying to knock shit out with Devin and Paul Wall, like the complete EPs. Like the people who fuck with me, if I can get all the albums, like actual albums done, their album as well with me. Like I just think that's some fucking real solid shit to concrete lay down in the game. So
Mm.
yeah, I
Yeah,
gotta keep.
I guess that's my question. That's a question for I want to ask you too. I'm saying, how do you want to be viewed as an MC?
Shit, somebody who just spit that real life dope shit. Like everything I rap about is real. So shit, just a real spitter, man. Just talking about some you can listen to when you ride to, motivate, smoke, whatever you doing is it's gonna be timeless. It should sound good. It will sound good now. It'll sound good. It sounded good 10 years ago. It'll sound good in 10 years. So I think it's that just a real spitter, man.
Then you guys, what's the socials? Your social
The
media.
socials right now, man. I got to get my artist page going, but right now it's Christopher's Bakery 420, CHRISTOPHERS Bakery BAKERY 420. It's long. I'm probably shadow banned. They do me dirty. You probably got to type it all the way down in the
I know
zeros
I had to look for you. Man. I was like, shit, where he at?
for me to
I had to
even
Google
pop
that shit.
up,
I had to
man.
type it a certain way. I was like, God damn, I
That's
should
the
have done
socials. Christopher's Bakery 420, and then Christopher CHRIS space CHRISTOPHER on all the DSPs, Spotify's, YouTube's, and yep, that's what we got going.
it. Then I had a question. Man. It's a new question, man. I ain't never used this question before.
Yep.
So, like, say no one ever heard of your music before. Where do you want them to start? Cause I be thinking like, do you want them to start in the beginning? Do you want to start with your best song? Do you want them to start at your latest song? Where do you want them to start?
Um, you know what? Like THC 2 or 3. THC one will be dope for you too. So I had these little spurts. I dropped my first album in 2012. I didn't drop nothing until 2015. That was THC one. And then I didn't drop THC 2 or anything else until 2018. So I had these 2 3 year gaps. And then but since 2018 and on, it's been nonstop. So I would say like my 2018 THC 2 or 3, either one is crazy. One is good too, but THC 2 or 3, I already know you into some shit. One, I might have still been figuring it out. It might have bigger features. One got bigger features on it. We got Be Legit on there, fucking Burner, Ampachino, Mike Marshall, everybody, Ryder J. Clyde from the Mob Figures, everybody's on that shit. 2 and 3 is kind of more like me. There's some features, but it's more like me. But I just know you're into you're gonna be into like my genre or like what I do. If you hear THC 2 or 3, they're both albums. So I think that's 2018 and on.
So which one? Both of them? No, you
You
said
might as
both
well
of them.
start at 2. You might as well start at 2. THC 2, right in the middle. Yep. THC 2, 2018. Yep.
Was that influence? What made you do like the series like that, like 1, 2, 3? How
I
many
don't know.
did you do?
I like trilogies. Yeah, I did 3, and then
Okay.
I did trilogies again. Let's see. I think I got a bag right here. Yeah. Then I did 3 Malasada albums as well, because Malasada. So basically, that's our famous fried donut in Hawaii. So, but I had guava, Malasada, lilikoi, and haupia. I don't know. I kind of just like trilogies, but then I'm done, and I think I'm kind of maybe done doing that in general. But I did that twice.
Okay. All right, bro. I want to say thanks for coming through Politickin with me.
Yes, love. Thanks for having me.
No doubt, man. You got anything you want to leave listeners with?
Yeah, man. Once again, appreciate y'all time. Christopher, live from the Bay Area, Northern California. If you smoke, keep smoking that good. Keep bumping that good hip hop, and please stream that Christopher. Love and respect. Yada.
All right, y'all. We out to the next time. Check me out at PoPolitickin. And what were you saying? Your social media one more time, so they got it.
No problem. The Instagram is Christopher's Bakery 420. Christopher's Bakery 420. Christopher's Bakery 420. And whatever you use, Spotify, YouTube, Google, whatever. Christopher with a C.
Hey, make sure when you send me down there for a weed, you tell them I get 50% off.
I'm gonna make sure you taken care of. You already know.
All right, y'all. We out to the next time.
Okay, buddy. Much love.
Peace.
Yeah.
Next time to you, bro.
Yeah, you too. Appreciate you.
Peace.
The whole squad on the mission, you got to listen. We PoPolitickin, it's so dope when it kick in. That you can get in where you fit in. We straight PoPolitickin. The whole squad on the mission, you got to listen. You know what this is when we PoPolitickin. My money long like division, I proposition to put a fist in. We straight PoPolitickin. Hey yo, I rise like the sun in the east, running the streets. Same people that was coming in peace, some in the beast on the microphone. It's never a long and hard task. For God, I'm gonna smash they blog and podcast. Introduction to journalism 101 with Pharaoh PoPolitickin, about where I'm from and what I do. What's up? It gotta be good. Interviewing everybody, you know they probably could. Take all the blood, sweat, and tears, working all them years. Putting in 10,000 hours, it empowers careers. From the baby and Megan Thee Stallion to Yo Gotti. High as a kite, jet life, currency in the party. With MC Light, Jay Prince said I rap a lot. Super Saiyan Black Kakarot with a Macintosh laptop and my Apple Watch, smoking Fraggle Rocks. 4 eyes, got more lines and hooks than a tackle box. What? The whole squad on the mission, you got to listen. We PoPolitickin, it's so dope when it kick in. You can get in where you fit in. We straight PoPolitickin. The whole squad on the mission, you got to listen. You know what this is when we PoPolitickin. My money long like division, I proposition to put a fist in. We straight PoPolitickin.